Whole time I need y'all to get in tune with Zana P on Let's Talk Radio, cause that shit be bustin'. On God.
WindyCityUnderground.com, your music, your station. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Zana P checking back in on the mic, and that was just Kardashian. That was my song, y'all. So I'm in the studio, and y'all know I'm never in the studio alone. I'm always in the studio with somebody blessing my mic that's great. And the great person today is my homie Korporate. What is up, Korporate?
Oh God, how y'all feeling tonight, man? I'm definitely in here. It's a blessing.
Man, it's a blessing to have you in the studio with me, man. I'm like, you know what? It was a blessing to get a phone call and tell me you was coming through. I'm like, man, who is this guy? I gotta go check this guy out. Hey, really, you don't know the dude that be like Chicago's niggas be like, yo, he funny as hell. Like, I'm like, let me go have to check this man out. Man, I checked you and I'm dying. I'm just going through all your Instagrams like, bro, dude, funny as hell. Like, why? Especially the one when you got that baby talking about when your cousin's trying to kiss your baby.
Oh,
like,
God.
I'm like, wait.
Real life situations. Real
life situations. The majority of them are real life situations. To me, that's what they seem like. Especially the one with the Pope. Yo, that was funny.
Indeed.
That was funny as hell. So, dude, Korporate, tell me. Let me know where you was born and raised at. Go on and shout that out, man.
I was actually born in Texas. My pops was in the service, but I was there for about 3 months and then slid back to the land. And I've been here ever since the whole time. I did live down south for about 1.5 years, but I'm definitely raised and residing here in Chicago.
Right. So if I was to ask you what part of Chicago you represent, what would you say?
You know, that's the crazy thing about Chicago. You know, everybody's so quick to be like, hey, where you from? You know what I'm saying? And in Chicago, I think that doesn't necessarily mean where you reside. It's more so what side of town that you rep. I don't rep any side of town particularly. I mean, I be on the south side. Crazy enough, I was actually spent majority of my childhood on the west side. Whole time I went to Spencer for grammar school or whatever, but south side, I done lived in the hundreds, you know what I'm saying? I graduated from Corliss. I done lived on 79th. I done lived on, you know what I'm saying, 71st, 87, so I've been a little bit everywhere.
Man, that's definitely what's up. I'm just so excited because Chicago got some great talent coming up out of Chicago. Like, period. I think they sleep on us. So it's about time for us to make a lot of noise and blow up like we really supposed to be.
In every form and fashion.
You hear me? Every form and fashion. Speaking of that, so who is Korporate? Please tell me who this guy is. I need to know.
Korporate is a rapper slash actor. A lot of people look at me as a comedian, and I could understand why. I have a lot of videos online that are, you know, entertaining and funny to a lot of people, to the point where, you know, they almost hailing me like a Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not really my intention. I do know how to entertain, but rapping and music is actually my true and deep passion.
Well, I do want to get into the whole comedian format of it before we migrate into the rapping segment of it. So tell me, how did that get started? Was you just one day sitting around cooling it and decided to just make real live videos? And cause I don't know how does it happen like that? Like, you just, it's just a million of them too. Like,
indeed. It started last April. I've been a rapper for a while, and I was releasing music online, and I had a little following or whatever, you know what I'm saying, as far as people appreciating the music, but I didn't feel like my music was getting the attention that it deserved. So I remember sitting at the kitchen table, and I'm just trying to figure out what can I do to expand my brand, that being Korporate Entertainment, and create a larger stage for me to be able to deliver my passion or whatever. So, you know, some close friends of mine told me maybe I should start going into, you know what I'm saying, entertaining and doing funny videos, because, you know, that do come naturally for me, for real. So I started last April. One of the first videos that I did that, you know what I'm saying, caused a whole lot of attention, which is actually one of my most highly viewed videos to date. Is a video that was with me and my daughter, and it was called Strap Up. A real simple scenario that came to me just out of a, you know what I'm saying, real life situation. Whenever I be taking my daughter somewhere, I will always, you know, turn around and tell her to strap up, you know what I'm saying, to put her seatbelt on. And one day I told her to strap up, and I just thought about it, you know what I'm saying, this idea came to me, like, you know what, That shit'd be funny as hell. So the video went. I'm just sitting there. I get in the car and I tell her to strap up, and then she say, "Why?" And I say, "So you can be safe. Now strap up." And then she say, "But you don't strap up." And then, I already put my seatbelt on. Like, yeah, I do. And then she just say, "Now how was I born then?" And very simple, conversation between me and her, blew up. Like it was ridiculous. Like probably over 30 million views across Facebook. It was ridiculous. Like you making noise when white people coming up to you like, "Hey, aren't you that guy that did that strap up?" You know what I mean? So it was crazy. So I just kept working from that.
Man, that's what's up. So do you feel like this is one of God's given, gifts or something like that? Because anything that comes that easy has to be like something that is put for you to do.
Indeed.
I can make some funny videos, but I don't see somebody, there's not everybody that put up a funny video. What's funny to them is not funny to me. Indeed. But I watched mostly all your stuff. I was dying. I'm just like, man, this man is very, very funny. Indeed. Yeah, we're gonna take a break and we're gonna come right back because I'm trying to get all up in his business. We're gonna come right back on WindyCityUnderground.com, your music, your station. Lil Herb, I'm rolling right here on WindyCityUnderground.com.
What down? We definitely in here.
We definitely in here cooling, man. So before we got off the mic, we were just talking about Strap Up, the first video that you dropped.
Indeed.
With your daughter strapping up, which made a lot of sense because strap up could mean two things. Indeed. You hear me? Because I was thinking the nasty way of it. Sorry, my brain went somewhere else. Anywho, so after that one, what was the next one that you did that just went crazy after that? Was it hard trying to get back on your feet with the next one because you felt pressure now? Because the first one was like, alright, the first one went viral with so many people, now you got this next one. Did it do as good as the first one?
Well, with that situation, the fact that it went viral, it was definitely beneficial to me and what I was trying to do, but it didn't go viral on my page. And that's when I came to find out that I needed to work, to have stuff go viral on my own page, because everybody posted. Lisa Ray posted it, Nelly posted it. The most recent person to post it was Mike Epps, and that was a couple months ago. But I just had to still keep working or whatever. So I think the next thing to really pop, I had some videos that did pretty decent after that, but the next thing to really pop was the first Chicago Niggas Be Like.
So what was that sketch like? Chicago's Niggas Be Like. Man, that title just like, alright.
Well, Chicago Niggas Be Like, it was inspired by, me going to different places, and they were hardly able to understand what I was saying.
Your lingo?
Indeed. When I was living in South Carolina for a year and a half, I remember a friend of mine by the name of Holla. He used to, always ask me, like, "Corporate, what the hell are you talking about?" And then stuff that we consider to just be simple conversation, other people in other places, it's Chinese. And I knew I always wanted to do that video, just to try to introduce the whole world to the lingo that we have here, because it can definitely be a whole nother language, So one day, actually I was driving for Uber that day, and I wasn't doing nothing but parked over there on 79th and State at that Shell gas station. Okay. And while I was waiting for another call, I was just like, I think this would be the perfect time for me to do the video. So, I just propped my phone up. I already knew, how I wanted the conversation to go. And I just, went off the top with it.
How do you get that second voice? Like, you get this granny old lady or kind of cute girl voice in the background, man. And then you be like answering to it. How do you do that?
Yeah, good editing. Yeah, I use iMovie. And it's just a matter of inserting the audio. I record the audio separately from the video.
So you do all this on your phone?
Indeed.
Let me find out.
Indeed. Every video I've ever released
is on your phone.
It's right off, edited, and everything is done right on my phone.
You know what's funny about that Chicago Niggas Be Like, and you saying you wanted it to go viral and everybody to know our lingo. It's funny because when I go out of town, you can't tell me that they shouldn't know what I'm talking about.
Right.
I'll be like, what is you talking about? Like, you need to take it easy. Like, just talking to them and thinking they supposed to know. Even I did that in Africa, and come to find, it was messed up. Because when I went to Africa, I was just talking and acting like they supposed to know what I was saying the whole time. Look, you got me saying whole time. I'm probably gonna be saying whole time for the next week. All right, so where did that come from? Whole time.
Actually, you know, everything I do in the videos it doesn't take any effort. You know what I'm saying? It's just a regular conversation between, you know what I'm saying, me and my bros or whatever. And I just wanted to, you know, take something that we all know,
right,
and just, you know, put it under the limelight. Especially considering I was really inspired by how disappointed we were in the Chirac movie.
Ooh, do tell.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not, you know, with any, with all due respect to Spike Lee, you know what I'm saying, and his production team. But that's not us. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't us on the screen. You know what I'm saying? What was the dreads? What was the pellies? Like, what was that language that we speak? You know what I'm saying? Like, we appreciate seeing us on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Chicago has to be one of the most popular topics across the world. You know what I'm saying? Music to, you know what I'm saying, our culture, how we live, what we deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to take, you know what I'm saying, what we know and appreciate so much about Chicago and just, you know what I'm saying, put it out there. And to be completely honest, I didn't even expect for the Chicago Niggas Be Like to blow up. I remember the very moment I dropped it. It was on a Monday, and it was at 6 p.m. because I usually drop at a certain time. And I dropped it just like any other video, for real. And, you know what I'm saying, my phone just started lighting up. Like, it went nuts. Like, and I'm like, damn, they drawn. You know what I'm saying? And it just all took off from that, for real. And I just kept you know what I'm saying, kept working, kept the ball rolling from that shit. And I got a long way to go.
You still got, and speaking of a long way to go, tell me about how comfortable with you are you with your career at the moment? Because it's making a transition, but I want to know with what you have right now.
I feel like it's fertile grounds.
Okay.
There are other things, you know what I'm saying, that I want to accomplish. The music is definitely the primary function. I do have a love for acting. Okay. But music, you know what I'm saying, is my true and deep passion. Like, I love to rap so much, I could cry about that shit.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I really enjoy rapping. So I'm really trying to bring that to the forefront and just, you know, provide the masses with music that they could appreciate and feel, you know what I'm saying, and just enjoy for, you know what I'm saying, years to come.
So let's get into this, the whole music world that you love so much.
Indeed.
So July 16th, Party in the Peace, you are dropping Upscale for your first project.
Indeed.
Tell me about that. How does that make you feel? I'm excited.
Oh man, it's definitely something I'm overly excited about. I had the blessing of getting in contact with a young businessman by the name of Malcolm, and he's pretty much heading the whole Party in Peace situation. And I had just reached out to him about promoting the event. You know what I'm saying, considering that I'm one of the top influencers online in Chicago. But, you know, conversation went further or whatever, and he blessed me with the opportunity to be able to, you know what I'm saying, make an actual appearance there, and also have the opportunity to preview my debut single, that being Upscale.
Right.
I'm very excited about the single. Upscale is it's a joint for the club. It's something for when, you know, you step out and when you with your squad. You know what I'm saying, and everybody in their glory or whatever. But at the same time, I'm talking, you know what I'm saying, real nigga facts in there. Like, that's all I know. Like, stuff that you could relate to. Like, and I just hope everybody appreciate it, for real.
So you just signed to DSE.
Indeed, Doe Street Entertainment.
Tell me about that. How does that impact your career thus far?
It was definitely a blessing. You know what I'm saying. Getting in contact with Dex Millions.
Shout out to Dex Millions.
Indeed, I actually mentioned that in one of my freestyles. Mr. Chicago Niggas Be Like.
Hey.
I put my city lingo under street lights. The Chirac movie need a rewrite. I might go fund me for another. I could be Spike. And I went on to talk about how it was definitely a good look, linking up with Doe Street Entertainment, taking, you know, a gift that I feel like I've been given as far as entertainment, and lyricism as well, and being able to utilize his resources and his knowledge and his advice to be able to take it to the next level. So I definitely appreciate him and the team as well.
So let's talk about your music influence. Who was the person that influenced you when you know, because music was your dream, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
I have never, out of all the artists that I've had on this show, none of them have ever said they wanted to cry.
Indeed.
Thinking about their artistry.
Indeed.
So who was your music influence, and at what age did you decide that that's what you really wanted to do?
Kanye West, hands down.
All right, Kanye West.
Kanye
Okay.
West, hands down.
So he is Kanye West to me is like a conscious rapper. Do you consider yourself conscious?
I used to get irritated when people, you know what I'm saying, say that I'm a conscious rapper.
Okay.
Because I used to think a conscious rapper is just more so somebody that's just talking about, you know what I'm saying, what you should do and
Okay.
doing what's right. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the further I thought into that, I think I can be considered a conscious rapper because I'm conscious of what's going on around me.
Right.
I'm conscious about the experiences that I've went through, and sharing them with others so that they can learn from them and know that they ain't the only one, you know what I'm saying, that's been through that or whatever. So I think I would consider myself a conscious rapper.
Okay, so besides Kanye West being your music influence, is there anybody in your family that motivated you to decide, like, anybody that did music in your family, or, you know what I'm saying, that made you just fall into the whole music industry?
I had a family member that was in the music pretty heavy.
Okay.
It was definitely a heavy inspiration when I was younger. My father was a music producer.
Okay.
So, you know, from there, and then, you know, some other family ties that I have musically, and it just kind of made me get acclimated to how, you know, the whole music scene goes. I, you know, used to sit in with meetings with him and everything, and, you know, as I got older, I started to find that I have a true love for it as well.
So when you ride in your car, who you listening to these days?
Oh man, it varies, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm in a young thug mode, you know what I'm saying. I appreciate Kanye's music, Jay-Z, Travis Scott. I appreciate his music a lot. It really just depends on what mood I'm in, for real. I prefer to listen to music that's stimulating though. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to party music 24/7 because I feel like that just dumbs you down. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do need music that, you know what I'm saying, stimulates my mind. But those are a few artists that I rock with.
It's so funny with how humble you are, or seem to be, because for some reason, when I thought that when you walked in this door, you were just gonna be telling jokes. Just because the person that I see on your videos. So that person and then the person that I'm meeting right now are two totally different people. Please explain to me the difference between those two.
Indeed. Well, I don't clown as much as, you know what I'm saying, it appears that I do online. I just know how to entertain.
Okay. I'm in the studio with my homeboy, Korporate. What up, man? We in the studio going crazy. We on here on live, checking out what they saying on Facebook, man. They showing mad love, man. Somebody told him to tell a joke and he said that's Cook.
Cook, you hear me?
Yeah, him and say Cook out in the world, just know where I got it from.
Over with.
Just like whole time. Just like niggas be like, all that's going crazy right here on the, you getting it raw right here on Let's Talk Radio, man. I love my show, man, because we just do nothing but talk when we kick it. All right, so let's get back into this music. You told me you ride to a couple of people, man, and I kind of want to take it back to Party in the Peace. Are you going to be opening up for these artists, or are you going to be just hitting the stage with them? I do want to know more about this event that's taking place that we can let people know, because y'all need to be there or be square.
As far as my appearance at the event, it'll be pretty much random. You know what I'm saying? It may be at the beginning or somewhere toward the middle of the performance. But just to speak on Party in Peace a bit more, the Party in Peace event, you know what I'm saying, is definitely put in place to encourage people to have a non-violent spirit. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot going on in the city. The numbers of people that are falling victim to violence is beyond understanding. You know what I'm saying? It's getting out of control, and you know, we're starting to be numb to the situation. I think we need to fight to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? I've heard of situations where, you know what I'm saying, y'all have somebody, people at a house party, somebody get changed in the house party, carcass on the floor, and niggas just stepping over it. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that we see and go through every day, you know what I'm saying, it's just got us to where death is not, you know, a serious matter anymore. You know what I'm saying? We hear about people, you know what I'm saying, dying every day. So many rest in peace t-shirts that, you know what I'm saying, it's a mind frame that we definitely need to work, you know what I'm saying, to get out of. So Party in Peace is an event, you know what I'm saying, for everybody to come to July 16th in East Chicago, Indiana. And it's just to remind, you know what I'm saying, everybody, you know what I'm saying, to keep the peace, put the guns down, you know what I'm saying. We got people that's trying to grow up to live and be something. We got children, you know what I'm saying, that's not even getting a chance to make it to junior high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is serious. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, this is an issue that can't be preached about enough.
Okay, so as far as that event, is there an after party we looking forward to, a listening party we looking forward to? Please let me know.
I'm not sure. If that information come up, I'll definitely make sure to you know what I'm saying, let everybody know I am doing, you know what I'm saying, some of the promotion for the event. The Party in Peace is like a festival. It's from about 11 a.m. Until 10 p.m. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be a lot of different festivities to partake of. Of course, you know what I'm saying, performances from different artists, and you know what I'm saying, I'll be there as well. More than excited about previewing my debut single for everybody as well. So it's definitely a lituation.
So we got Wale, we got Jacquees, we got Young Thug,
we got Young Dolph.
Young Dolph.
We definitely got Young Dolph in the building.
That's definitely what's up, man.
And a couple others. You know what I'm saying? It's if you looking for information about tickets, I know they selling tickets at all the DTLI locations. I do know that, and you can reach out to the Party in Peace like page as well for more information about tickets as well. You got general admission tickets, and then you also got VIP tickets as well.
So let's talk about Upscale. Is this an album, an EP, or
it's a single?
Okay, so it's a single, and the name of the song on there is going to be called
Upscale.
Upscale. Okay, so the single itself, do tell me what was your inspiration about? Like, what inspired you to come up with that name, Upscale, and why?
Upscale, Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Everybody feel like they be in their glow. You know what I'm saying? And this is honest. Everybody feel like they better than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to make a song that everybody could relate to, you know what I'm saying, a song that you could turn up to. Sounds a bit different from, you know what I'm saying, what you used to, you know what I'm saying. It's some, you know, crisp instruments, you know what I'm saying, and everything on there. And I, you know, pardon my French, I was rapping my ass off on that song. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted everybody to get a feel for me as an artist, while still being able to enjoy the moment that the song creates, you know what I'm saying, when it's time to step out. Not to say that the song is for people that's living an upscale lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, because I ain't living an upscale lifestyle, but I know when I pop out, you know what I'm saying, for that night, I'm upscale. You know, like, you know what I'm saying, we in a club, we in VIP, I need bottles, you know what I'm saying, wop chop. Even if I may not be able to pay my phone bill the next day, and I may need to call and get a payment arrangement because of that. You know what I'm saying? For that night though, that Friday night, that Saturday night, you know what I'm saying, I'm definitely gonna be upscaling out here.
Alright, so moving forward in the future, who would you love to collide with, you know, as an artist?
Oh man, I definitely am interested in working with Jeremiah.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Dreezy, Travis Scott, Kanye, Common, Lupe. I definitely want to work with Lupe. Man, it's a plethora of different artists that I'm interested in working in. So hopefully, God provide me with those blessings.
They definitely will. Now, I asked this question because outside of music, outside of making your entertainment videos, I don't know what to call them because you're not a comedian.
Indeed.
I don't want to insult you. What is life like for you? you know, as far as, you know, you walk on the street, people notice you. You ride a bike, you go eat Subway. Like, do tell. What's the life?
It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy with the internet and how you can just, you know what I'm saying, make something out of nothing.
Okay.
It's definitely got me, you know what I'm saying, critical on the lowest of keys. You know what I'm saying? I go out, you know what I'm saying, people recognize me. You know what I'm saying? I want to take pictures and everything. And, you know what I'm saying, there's even a negative side to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you making noise in Chicago, you know, Chicago, unfortunately, is known to be, you know, the city of hella haters. And, you know, it's just something about when you making noise or whatever, you'll have people that just want to do whatever they can to try to, you know what I'm saying, leech off that in a negative light, of course. So, you know what I'm saying, I definitely be having to watch how I move. You know what I'm saying, watch the circles that I'm in. You know what I'm saying, I'm naturally paranoid,
right,
24/7. You know what I'm saying, but it's just kind of heightened now because, you know, I'll have people coming up to me and they're walking up to me, and my natural instinct, and I think it's the natural instinct for anybody in Chicago, and it's only because of how Chicago bred us to be, is, you know what I'm saying, what's your angle? Why are you talking to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, because you never know what someone's angle is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know, you know what I'm saying? Somebody come at you, hey, check it out. You know not to check it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you just don't know what the situation may lead to. So, it's definitely, you know what I'm saying, caused a change in my life publicly. You know what I'm saying? And I know it'll only get worse from here. But, yes, you know what I'm saying, I'm just going to roll with it.
All right, so speaking on the whole Chicago thing, how do you feel about all the violence and the killings and all that's going on in Chicago? Could you speak on that? Because you're speaking of, you're doing videos and you're speaking about Chicago. And do you know how big of a voice you can be for Chicago just by starting off, how you're starting off? Now, I don't know what your plan is, because your plan is your plan. But like you just said, you said that you are planning everything that you put on social media. And the days that you put stuff up is for a reason, and how you promote it is for a reason. Because at the end of the day, there's a plan. At the end of the day, is this plan to be spoken on a big podium somewhere, or putting Chicago on a higher pedestal or whatever? Because you can definitely be a voice.
Indeed. At some point I realized that I actually do, you know what I'm saying, have a serious voice in Chicago, and I use that voice, you know what I'm saying. I definitely promote peace and, you know what I'm saying, non-violent spirits whenever I get the chance. Even at the end of Chicago Niggas Be Like Part 9, you know what I'm saying, there was a segment that the Pope spoke on. With shout out to the Pope, man.
Yeah,
it was definitely a blessing working with him. You know what I'm saying, it was an organic experience, and it was a blast. But whenever I get the chance, I put out the, you know what I'm saying, and we gotta chill. You know what I'm saying, we gotta put the guns down. I've used my voice to inspire, you know what I'm saying, and just speak on some of my struggles. You know what I'm saying, just to let other people know, like, you ain't the only one, you know what I'm saying, going through those struggles. Even a situation that I came across, it's kind of funny. I actually stumbled across it, and I was so upset about it that, you know what I'm saying, I had to put a video out about it that night. And that wasn't even the planned video, you know what I'm saying, for that evening. I had stumbled across a newscast that WGN had covered for two young, beautiful minds by the name of Shaprice and Deprice Hunt. They're two twins from the city of Chicago that were graduating high school and had accumulated $1.6 million in scholarships. And I was just so upset about, you know what I'm saying, the fact that I had to stumble across, you know what I'm saying, that. But whenever, you know what I'm saying, something terrible happens in Chicago, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere. You
know what I'm saying? When the first issue with the gentleman being attacked on Facebook Live.
Right.
That was everywhere.
Was two of them.
It's two of them. You know what I'm saying? And they both, though, you know, bad news rides a swift horse. You know what I'm saying? And to know that, you know what I'm saying, there is good things about Chicago, but they not, you know what I'm saying, really publicized like that. I had to use my voice to do that. And that video did go viral. And I was happy about that. You know what I'm saying? They definitely deserved all the regard and positive praise that they deserved. I know they eventually went on Steve Harvey and everything.
Steve Harvey, wow.
You know what I'm saying? It was a blessing. So whenever I can, I definitely use my voice in a positive light, not just to rap, not just to entertain and make people laugh, but also to enlighten. You know what I'm saying? To let people know what's going on in Chicago, and it's not all bad. That situation's different from others. Like, you know what I'm saying? We talk a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and I'm gonna continue that with the upcoming Chicago niggas be like, you know what I'm saying, portions that I plan to release. And I even plan on releasing a series.
Oh, that's gonna be dope.
A series that, you know
I
what
would
I'm saying?
purchase a series of it. I ain't gonna even lie. I would definitely purchase a series of it. So, you battle rap.
I have.
You have battle rap. Do tell.
Indeed. When I was living in South Carolina, I was rapping down there, whatever. When I came down there with this flow from up north, you know what I'm saying?
What's the flow from up north?
You know what I'm saying? We could touch on that a little later in the interview. But you know what I'm saying? They weren't drawn. You know what I'm saying? Down south, you know, they just used to listening to, you know, something different. So I was trying to figure out how to clout up. You know what I'm saying? So that, you know what I'm saying, I can get what I want to out. And I had some friends down there, whatever, and it just came out about battle rap. A friend of mine, it's actually a close friend of mine, we had an argument about something, and it actually turned into a situation where we should battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Because he made the mistake in questioning my pen. You know what I'm saying? And how I deliver my rhyming words. You know what I'm saying? So it went off into the battle thing or whatever, and it did very well. You know what I'm saying? It definitely did good for my brain.
If I was to ask you to throw a bar, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 16 or something real quick.
It'll be a pleasure.
Can you do that for me?
Indeed.
Do I gotta give you a beat?
Indeed.
Do I gotta hum?
Not necessary.
Well, go crazy then.
Whole time. This is one of my raps that, you know what I'm saying, I composed recently. It's not too often where I compose pieces where people could learn from it, and it's conscious, and it's talking about real life stuff that matters. You know what I'm saying? On my Huey Newton, you know what I'm saying, type joint. So this is a piece that I composed, and I was inspired by hearing Freedom off of Beyonce's album with Kendrick Lamar. Pardon me while I get into character.
This guy.
I was born a winner. Contrary to your popular opinion, they sweated I'm an ignorant degenerate. Guilty even after proven innocent. They rather see me hanging from the tree of my Timberlands. And that's just being generous. We at war, this shit is more than an incident. And then they wonder why I'm insolent. That of which I've come to find out is a benefit. I'm in the land of liberty, fighting for my liberation. Wow, the irony of that situation. We in a state of emergency. I'ma need more than a slave leader printed on currency. The system needs surgery and rearranged circuitry. They stripped me of my privileges. I call that civil burglary. I can see the blood on the leaves. They want to swerve on me and pull me over at the red light and leave me burgundy. Oh God, that's just a piece of it whole time.
So why are you? I'm glad you moved past the stage where you don't want them to call you a conscious rapper, because everything you just rap made me think. Like Indeed. Insulin, diabetes, all that. Like I just got to thinking like all that. So my thing is, it's okay to be called a conscious rapper, man.
Indeed.
I definitely.
I learned so.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Because you have me thinking. There's not too many music that out here that has me thinking like that. But it is a lot of music that I can groove to.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Rap is different. You bring a different flow to it, so I definitely salute you that. Alright, so I'm going to give you the time to have the mic, tell my fans and your fans, people that's listening, give them something to leave this interview with, and also give out your social media and where they can find you.
Indeed, it is definitely more than a pleasure, you know what I'm saying, being on the show. I definitely want to give a warm thanks to Zana P. For allowing me, you know what I'm saying, to come into her space. You know what I mean? Because we know females is territorial about their space, you know what I mean? And she welcomed me with open arms, you know what I'm saying, to give me an opportunity to get more people in tune with my brand and everything that I'm about. So I definitely appreciate her. You can definitely follow me on IG at Korporate00, and that's corporate spelled with a K, by the way. I'm also on Facebook. My main personal page is Donovan Price, Donovan like McNabb Price. My like page, that of which the page where all of my videos are released from, is Korporate. I'm just plain Korporate, and that's Korporate with a K. Also catch me on Snapchat whole time. That should be busting whole time. And that's Korporate 00, Korporate spelled with a K also. But man, I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, everybody that supports, you know what I'm saying, what I have to offer. I'm grateful for those who appreciate my content, and I'm grateful for those who don't. You know what I'm saying? Like it's motivation, you know what I'm saying, either way, and I'm just thankful.
Thankful. You heard it right here on Let's Talk, where I get nothing but the exclusive interviews and go crazy on my show. I just love it. Actually, we are now taking away from Donovan. We're not gonna use Donovan no more. I like Korporate better.
Oh man, blessings. That's
Can we just keep Korporate?
We got to.
We take away Donovan. So we got to change your name on Facebook. If they gonna let you change your name on Facebook?
Unfortunately, the personal page one, which is why I started the like page, I have noticed. You know what I'm saying? After I start uploading the videos to the Korporate page, people, instead of seeing me in person, you know what I'm saying, Donovan, like, hey, Korporates, and it feels great.
Yeah, it feels good.
It feels great.
That's how I segued it. I went from Precious to Zana P. It took a minute for people to start Zana P, or people say that's hard to say, but I was like, you know, Korporate, I'm really feeling your name, and it's a blessing to have you on the show. Like I said, shout out to your manager, Dex Emilian, for the call. You know what I'm saying? You always welcome back. When you drop that hot single, please make sure you get it to me so I can play the hot stuff on my station, because that's where I play all the hot music. All the stuff goes down right here on Let's Talk Radio. Hey, y'all, it's about my time. I love you guys. Y'all know where to follow me. You can follow me on Facebook at Zana P. Zana P is ZANAP apostrophe P. I always say it, and then don't put the apostrophe, and then people be calling me Zanap. Hey, like he said, hey, my Snapchat be busting. If you want to see more of my personality and see how I really do things, make sure y'all follow me on Snapchat at ZINA1213. I be going crazy. Instagram is a little something slight. It's not too much, but that's the real __ Zana P. Hey, it's your girl Zana P, and I love y'all. I'm out on WindyCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station.
Odd Hybrid Entertainment.